Bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
So gonna
Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
What is he? Holy shit.
Let's go! Hello and welcome to Nickel City X-Wing. My name's Greg and we have got a draft league game 5 of week 4 for you tonight between Team Fox and Team CFIS. The winner takes the week representing Team Fox. It's Dezlin, and representing the Cork Federacy of Independent Systems.
Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger.
It's Tanner. I heard Greg uses ranch dressing for his wing. Get the fuck out of here. I've never in my life been so insulted. Holy shit. Joining me on the mic tonight. Oh yeah, you gotta be a blue cheese kind of guy in fucking Buffalo. You can't really use ranch. Goddamn heathens. Betting is open. Joining me on the mic tonight from Team Havoc, it is JJ Garol, aka Psych, aka the Planning Phase Syndicate, aka Mr. Daddy Gator. What's going on?
That's going on, man. And for those of you who are not aware how to pronounce my last name, just go with G Iron. It is the easiest way to pronounce the last name. Easy.
No, you gotta do it like French. Garol.
Gosh.
Garol. It's like you don't even say the word. You just like do the G and then whatever comes out of your mouth afterwards is fine.
I mean, I could always say that the G is silent and just go with iron. Iron.
Giron. Gyron. See, if you would like the way you said it makes me say Gyron.
Gyron.
That can't be that's such a bad last name. That can't be it.
Yes, it is.
No. There's no way it's Gyron. You're not JJ Gyron.
It's technically Giron.
That's what I'm saying. Giron.
Yeah. Giron. Yes. I feel like I'm speaking freaking Romulan.
Yeah, I understand that, but like that's so much better than Gyron. Gyron sounds like you guys got off the boat in America and were like, this will make us blend in.
Hey, I knew a few people growing up that were named Usnavi, which was named after the U.S. Navy. So I mean,
is that a real thing?
They were literally,
because that's a thing in the Heights. That's like the main character in the Heights is named Usnavi.
Yes, that is an actual real thing. I went to school with at least 2 different Usnavis.
That is interesting. I mean, it's kind of a cool name.
Yeah. I mean, but like, why not like Marine or Army?
I mean, there is a guy named Army, right? Army Hammer.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Good point.
Yeah, Nichelle Nichols passed away. R.I.P. Uhura.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
I honestly, I never really got into the original series of Star Trek. I find it very not great, but, for her, impact on more than Star Trek just being, a black lady on TV, her impact can't be denied.
Yeah. And I officially put in my bet for my co-host
coward.
Tanner.
Absolute coward. Pim already bet it all on side 2. Just cowardly moves. Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't even see that. Damn it. I did not.
Coward's gonna coward. Fine Mighty says OG Trek was a series with varying quality levels. Yeah, I
Oh yeah.
mean, anytime you have a movie series where they're like the even ones are good, you're like, okay, fuck.
Yeah, because there were varying quality episodes, like I think that's what kind of turned me off to Star Trek. Like I
Yeah.
really haven't been getting into it since then. Like I do want to give the newer series a try because it looks like the quality has been
Oh
like
my god,
a lot
Strange New
better.
Worlds is so good.
Yeah,
It is so
absolutely.
good. I'm like a TNG kid though, you know, like I grew up TNG was my Trek. So that probably informs a lot of my like OG Trek not liking it thing. Because like my
I tried
level of
Deep Space
cheesiness is
Nine, but
Picard acting too hard, not Shatner
yeah,
just not acting at all.
yeah, I did try Deep Space Nine back in the day, and I just couldn't after a while.
The fuck are these dots? You see these dots on the Z's? Desi side? Looks like we're going into tournament
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I'm not sure what the dots are.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's on Killer and Stub to be like these because Killer and Stub are on both sides. So I bet it's be like
Oh, makes
this
sense.
killer is my killer.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Strange New Worlds, aka Shut Up and Let Anson Mount carry. I mean, everyone on that show was fucking killing it.
Oh yeah.
3 hard for Killer on Tanner's side as we get started here. The game is afoot. This is an assault at the satellite array. And let me stress again that the winner of this game will take the week for their prospective team.
And possibly a meal for Waylon.
Yeah, and if CFIS wins, Waylon, the captain's dog, gets a treat. If they don't, the captain's dog goes hungry.
Now, what kind of treat are we talking about here? What exactly
I don't
is
know.
in
What's
this treat?
the Buddha? What kind of treats do we have here? Killer's ability live on Tarkin right away, says Flying Mighty.
Yeah, absolutely. Starve the puppy.
I think what gets me is I said it once, I'll say it again. Like it's been a theme.
Oh man, that's great.
I'm wearing my Team Havoc shirt for you tonight.
Yes, I love that color scheme with the yellow on black. It looks great. It looks absolutely great.
This is actually like I think this one's like a darkish blue. But yeah, there should be several colors available. Skinny people get more colors than us fat guys, so you know, fuck us, I guess. But the only
Buddha, let us
shirt
know,
I
man.
got in color was like everything was like dark blue or black except for the CFIS I got in the orange.
That's fair. That's good. Now, interesting setup here for Tanner's list. He obviously wants to keep all those Z95s in the same grouping, so that way he can activate all those homing torpedoes at the same time or on the same target if possible. But it kind of works against him in this scenario, right? In an assault where you kind of want to cover as much different points as possible. That is, of course, if you're
Yeah,
planning
but I
to
do
go
think
after
he wants
objectives.
to joust. I think if anyone wants to joust here, it's Tanner.
Yeah,
Because I mean, if somehow Anakin is served up to you and you get homing torpedoes off on Anakin, at some point he's gonna have to make you roll them because he can't just take damage.
yeah, absolutely.
Because they're the same as homing missiles, right? It's 4, but you
Yeah,
get unless you choose to take 1 crit with homing torpedoes.
guys. His only saving grace is that it doesn't work at range 3, so he can try to range control, but that can only work
Or
for so long.
are they range 1 to 2?
Yeah, range 1 is 2.
Interesting. Okay. These are a lot of ships to move, so I'm not expecting this to go fast.
All right, and we get the full stop here from the lot.
And this should trigger Shock T and Anakin now. Shock T moving fast. Perhaps too fast? Time will tell.
They still got the avenue to turn in towards the center if they wanted to.
Yeah, and they got the pre-position. I think they're a good 2 or 3 turns away from getting the joust because all these Z's are set up on the wrong side from the where you want Hound to be.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We get the Shock T.
Spend the Force. Keep the focus on Wilhulf Tarkin. Tarkin has a really good ability, but you don't see him played all that much because viewings die.
Yeah, and at his price point too, there are other like good options as well. I mean, namely Contrail, higher initiative, and the ability can be really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Passing the target lock though is so good, and Bash is just incredible. Desi is a big click guy, so I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing click here. I do really, really like the Republic Z's. I think they're super good ships. So
yeah, definitely. The more I see them play, the more I like the ship a lot. It has less staying power than a V-wing, but it's still the pilot abilities have been so good, and their loadouts are just really great. Makes them really versatile for different roles.
Flying Mighty says you don't see him played much because Republic doesn't need target locks. That's kind of true. N1s have really been the only torp carriers on Republic thus far.
Yeah.
You see like Baby Annie with torps sometimes. You rarely ever see Rick Ollie with torps. You might see like Danae with torps.
Or even the ARC 170s, they can carry torps, but they rarely ever carry it. They just normally rely on their primaries.
Well, with 7th Fleet Gunner and rerolls from Lats, it just seems like torps might be points you don't need to spend. You can put those points on other things.
Yeah. Now, if you're Desi, do you try to bring those Z's through the center here and try to split them up, or do you try to lure them more towards the edge and keep your other Z's on the flank?
I am hoping to spread shit out if I'm Desi, I think. I don't want to joust. I want to attack from multiple angles. Because Hound only has one arc, right? You can only go front back. You can't go front back, side to side. So if you attack from multiple angles, you kind of neutralize Hound on at least a third of your list. And second, you don't want these homing torpedoes to be focused on anyone. Because the danger is not one homing torpedo, it's 2, 3 homing torpedoes. That's when you have to start letting them roll 4. And just to clarify, on the homing torpedo, is it take a crit or is it a hit? Unless they roll 4.
It is a crit. It is an automatic crit. That's huge. Oh, yeah.
It should be said that Anakin does have a shield upgrade and Shock T has a hull upgrade. So they're a little beefier Adas than normal, but they're still pretty vulnerable.
Yeah. One disabled power regular away from
scouting. Do you think this was scouting? Because I feel like homing torpedoes is almost a perfect counter towards Adas.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it too, right? If you happen to get a disabled power regulator on one of the Adas, that's death, right? Because the next shot's coming into you is a definite right there, because there's no way you can avoid the next volley of homing torpedoes coming towards you at that point. So I think they're really, really deadly against those Adas.
Velvet Buddha, team captain of CFIS, says they expected self-device ADAs. So the homing torpedoes were actually a counter against stealth device ADAs. They didn't quite get
Interesting.
stealth device ADAs, but they did get ADAs with a little more beef. Kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Still works. There goes Boost.
Probably not able to boost either.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Boost. Killer. Stupid.
It was a counter against Dezlin as a human. Yes.
There's the 2 hard, and that's just to grab a point and open a different area of attack. Tarkin taking the focus. Can V-Wings not evade?
No, but they can boost though into a target lock.
Yeah. It's a weird shit. So get your bets in. I don't think there's going to be target attacking this turn, but it does seem like next turn there might be. I am actually a little surprised that Boost isn't boosting here. I would think you would want to grab that point.
Yeah, and set yourself up over as well to either turn in through the obstacle or go straight, just depending on the Adas and where they decide to go.
Yeah, and remember, if these Z's do a blue maneuver, it does add the boost to their action bar. As we just see now with Warthog boosting after doing the 2 forward. So if he does a nice little bank here with Hound, he should slot in nicely. This is a tricky setup for Tanner. I'm not in love with it.
Yeah, but if I'm Shock T right now, I mean, I'll be a little concerned. I mean, you might be able to still fit that system phase barrel roll to the left and still go behind that rock, but I think that with a 3 bank and a boost, you still might be able to get a shot off on the next turn.
There is the 2 bank from Slider. And he's still not in range of that objective. And I'm a little worried about seeding. Looks like 2 to 1 right now. Goes for target lock, can't find it. And that is a self-inflicted bump. Not a fan. And that is safety. Never punish. Here comes Anakin. Pretty fast. Pretty aggressive. Yeah. I would be a little wary about this if I were Anakin, right? Or is he trying to maybe boost and get that extra point? Barrel roll turn out. Could be a nice little fade here from Anakin.
Yeah.
He boosts in.
Ooh.
He turns in.
He is going to get a shot too on blue.
Yeah, no, this is a good shot for Anakin. It's just next turn it's a little more questionable.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to system phase boost. Barrel rather out of that position. He's going to be locked in there.
You could probably go right, but
that's not the best spot with all those Z's coming.
Boost took the boost, put himself in Anakin's bullseye. So gave up the obstruction, but to get the point.
Yeah, it's a tough call there. We'll see if it pays out.
So Anakin for 2. Should be 3 dice for Tanner here. that.
Gets it.
Look at how crisp the dice are now. Got a new cam link instead of like one of those $19 budget ones. Now the dice actually look human and not fuzzy.
Fuzzy dice.
I hate fuzzy dice. It was bothering me for like a year. 1, 2,
And
3 to 1 for Desi there.
yeah, great move there with the Anakin, just getting that that extra point there for objectives and getting that 1 point lead right now to start off.
Yeah, I mean, that 1 point is nice. I am not saying it is not. I am just simply saying that Anakin's in a spot right now, and there are homing torpedoes on the field. This is the big turn. I'm going to give you until we start moving to get your bets in, because no damage has been done, so I don't feel bad, but this next round before it moves.
So Shakti has the decision to make here. She's got, it looks like she spent the force, but I'm not sure if she spent it for.
She spent 2 force to keep will health a focus and her own evade.
Okay.
So
right.
she spent 2 force, regens 1. She'll be at 1 force as we start this round.
Okay. That makes sense.
Does she have patience? She does have patience. A good upgrade on Shakti. Good upgrade for Yoda as well.
So here, do you try to go into Anakin here for Tanner, or do you go into Shakti?
So I'm sending in both. I think I'm 2 harding boost. I think I'm 1 forwarding slider. Although slider's in really great position to do the slide, but I think I really want to get in range. I can bank Warthog then, and then I can bank Killer and Stub. Well, Stub's fucked. I don't know how Stub does anything. But you can start putting pressure on Anakin and Shakti here. And again, even just getting the shield off Anakin is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sherman, the whole upgrades over on Desi's list would be not standard since they're banned.
Yeah. I think all the ships are in standard. Well, I know all they all are in standard, but the upgrades on Desi's side are not. I don't know about electronic baffle. That's the only
baffle
thing
is
off to me.
Yeah, baffle is standard. It's still there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Wolfpack is a phenomenal upgrade against thing. And actually, what it might be an underrated upgrade right now is Agile Gunner on this lap. Not having to use the action could be really great.
Oh, yeah.
Tanner
I think you keep the
Anakin.
Yeah, you should.
He didn't have anything in range of Anakin. Keep in mind that Anakin moves after everybody.
Yeah. With the Lat 2 here, I think you just go straight here and you just hope to either catch either Anakin or Shakti, or even both if you're if you keep that arc to the side, and that's going to provide any rerolls in case he does end up shooting any homing torpedoes.
It's a free lock. Let me read Boost to see what he's talking about. Boost. At the start of the engagement phase, if there's a friendly ship at 0 to 1 whose real maneuver is blue, you may perform a boost action. I don't know how you think Boost could have locked.
Check Wolfpack. What does Wolfpack do?
Oh, is that a missed trigger? After a ship at range 0 to 3 defense, if the attacker is in your... No, the attacker has to be in the firing arc.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So remember that the Lat's arc was front to back. And then he used Agile Gunner at the end phase to rotate. So
yeah.
Wolfpack wouldn't have triggered.
Actually, Sherman, I got to see where the bets are right now. That's going to be interesting, because if it comes into a situation that we had like earlier in the week, where I just happened to bet on Jamo and ended up getting 70,000 nickels. I mean, it could happen. You could steal it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's... I mean, there's 77,000 nickels in the pot right now, but it's 6-6. It's evenly split. I don't know if the
Oh,
money's
okay.
evenly split, but the bets are evenly split.
Okay.
And tomorrow the nickels will get reset, although don't expect much from me next week since, we're all going to Gen Con.
Yeah.
Velvet Buddha says I'm coming
Except
for
for
number
me.
1 as he currently sits 67,000 nickels behind. Remember, once they activate, we are closing it off. Stub out here just in no man's land. He's probably two-harding in, getting another point, and then...
Yeah,
sorry.
absolutely.
It's 3-2, not 3-1. My bad. I
Yeah, it's
missed
3-2.
the top objective there. It's my fault. I'm good at this, I swear. This one goes to Desi. Looks like no system phase. This killer's already moved.
Yep.
Other killer comes in. This has got to be a target lock.
Oh yeah. Or even just the focus, right? Because if somebody else can get a lock.
I wouldn't even bother with that this turn. I would take as many locks as you possibly can, and then next turn start worrying about the synchronized council. This turn, while everyone's fully healthy, fucking go for it, Because you don't know where Anakin's gonna end up.
Oh yeah, there we go.
And killer will get the lock on Anakin.
It's going to be the first of many homing torpedoes that are going to get activated here.
There is the 3 hard and a focus.
Target oh, okay.
Running? That surprises me.
Yeah, I don't like the disengage here from Tarkin. I mean, I guess that maybe he didn't feel confident that he was going to make it and still engage, and he was worried about the bump. So I can see that there. But right now, with the other side coming in, I think you need as much reinforcements as you can to help whittle down some of these ships.
I would again lock Anakin. What's the range on homing torpedoes? Is it 1 to 2?
1 to 2.
3?
Yeah, 1 to 2 on this.
Interesting. I mean, Anakin's got a 3 hard and boost, right? It's got to be a 3 hard left boost. If I'm killer, or if I'm boost right now, I am yet again taking that target lock.
And it looks like he's thinking about the barrel roll here to prepare for Shock T. I don't know.
I don't like it. I think you're in actually a pretty decent spot with a bunch of room.
Yeah, I think that he had enough room there for the hard 2, honestly, to chase Annie if he needed to.
I do understand that Warthog is going to be kind of filling in that area. So I just gives Anakin a little bit of a gap. These Adas can fit into small gaps. Which scenario? Assault? Yes. Assault at the satellite array. Yellow will take the lock. Only has Anakin, so I guess that's who the lock's going to be on.
And great range control from Desi, able to put Shock T just out of reach there, not letting these Z95s get their locks on.
Yep. Ooh, Stub pulls through. I think I again lock Anakin. I'm giving him no quarter. I want all the locks I can possibly get right now. I think another thing that's letting me lock Anakin is, Anakin and Shock T are probably the only shots this round. because Wilholf backed out. Killer's way far back. Boost is off collecting points.
Do you think Tanner's Killer is still within range of the of that objective point on the top right?
It'll be close.
Oh, and the turn away from Shakti running away. Oh man, that
This has
confirms for
turned
me
super
that,
good for Tanner, I think. I
yeah,
have no idea where
I
Anakin goes, but it's not far
a
enough.
hard one. Yeah, I
To
think
the
a hard
left
one
and then
boost.
boost.
Yeah.
Then Killer gets a shot, but it's probably range 3.
So what if he does the big brain move, right? What if he goes over the gas cloud, breaks all the locks, and
That
then
would be, I mean, 4D chess.
yeah,
That would be incredible. That would be an incredible move. It does put you in the blast firing range of Stub, who would get a nice 4 dice shot with fire conversions. But whatever.
yeah, yeah.
If Desi actually does that, I'm willing to call it one of the top 5 plays of the season so far. But Ion Annie is dead, says Velvet Buddha. I mean, yeah, but like,
That
let us have fun.
it would depend if Annie actually gets ionized because he has to roll.
It
for
also
it now. He
would
will definitely
break
get trained.
5 locks at this point, so hilarious.
Yeah.
What if he just sits on the cloud? It's like, fuck it.
Oh, there we go.
Can he boost?
Yeah.
He's got to try and boost, right?
Checking for his ability. He's going to remove a lock using the force.
You gotta go Killers then, right?
Yeah, you definitely go Killers.
Is it just range 1 or does it have to be in his arc?
Let's take a look here.
After you are friendly, execute some maneuver. If there are more enemy ships than other friendly ships at range 0 to 1 of that ship, you may spend 1. If you do, that ship removes 1 red token. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. And he boosts out.
You know what? Even if you're Tanner, I think this is okay because you have them completely defensive in shambles. Half their ships are facing the wrong direction.
And we'll get the shot here from the lat. After this, I think you definitely use synchronized console to move your lock over to the one that was just taken out.
What, Killer? Yeah, I agree with
you. Yeah.
1 hit. Anakin evades. And does look like he's going to synchronize console for a lock to Killer. I don't think Killer has Anakin in, but it's just nice to get that lock there.
Yeah.
I think what Dezlin's saying, by the way he's playing right now, is he's trying to win on objective points. He seems to have no interest in engaging.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get 3 objective points here. And Tanner might have sacrificed 1 out of the 2 that he had previously.
Yep.
All right, range 3 shot here going into.
Yep, this is boost.
Into boost.
Shot into Shock T. I mean, it's
Shock
2v4. No mods.
With an evade.
1 crit. Ain't shit you can do about it. Evade. Killer is gonna check. Come on. You know that Killer's got nothing. Killer doesn't look like it had anything. And and it's going to be
Oh,
another 3-2.
wow! I didn't think that killer was going to be able to grab that top right objective there for Tanner, but hey, that keeps it at least a little closer here. But yeah, he's
Yeah.
winning on objective points really good right now. Desi, he's doing a great job of just securing those 3 objectives.
Yeah, opening a little bit of the lead. Shakti will spend 1 force to have Killer keep their focus. If you're Tanner, you're probably a little frustrated, but
That's okay. I mean, you start working towards the center. You start negating the center objective from the other opponent, and you start trying to chase down whatever you can. Anakin, though, in a great spot here to get right behind the Tanner's list and start taking some good shots there. With I definitely see the talon roll coming in perfectly, and he'll be able to barrel roll after that and have a good lane to pursue.
yeah, Anakin has to be careful though, because with all of those locks on him, at any second they can turn around and Anakin put himself in a lot of trouble.
Now, how aggressive do you go here now with Tanner's list here towards the center? The only ones that are coming in here would be the other Z95s that are pointed towards the center here. Do you start disengaging Anakin and like set up for those potential engagements, or do you still try to keep any pursuit on Annie?
I think Anakin's probably 3 harding or system phase boosting and 2 harding or 1 harding to get that top right point. Because that's Desi's win now, right? He's
Yeah,
disengaged. So his win condition is now fully win on points.
because I could see him getting 2 objectives here because the top left objective here, once he moves that Z95, it's going to be out of range.
Yeah, I
He
think the
could
top
get
left is
aggressive with
done,
Tarkin.
but yeah, like you said, Tarkin probably is just going to move boost, try to grab it. Shakti will grab the lower right one, so he's probably going for 3, and then you could even try and tie up the middle one, get a nice little even break, and not get it, but also not give it up.
Yeah.
To come
And
from
yeah, I do.
Sherman, objectives doth make cowards of us all.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, Anakin could spend 2 force, like 1 force to boost, another force to Talon, be in that top right objective with a shot. It's not
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah, honestly, I think that the way to go initially for Tanner was just going from the top of the board down towards the center in a swooping L. And I think that probably would have been a better vector for him that way
Yeah, I think in
to kind of close
retrospect,
in.
heading up
Yeah.
from the top and then cutting to the center is, I don't know if it's an L. It's more like a Tetris block to the left, like straight, then to the left, like a knight move almost in chess.
Yeah.
Here is the road roll. That is going to Tanner. Tanner has the initiative.
All right, let's see what he does here.
Just trying to get that centerpiece. I start
Yes.
thinking about focuses now.
Yeah, absolutely. Just get a focus. You're probably not going to get a shot onto anybody from here, but you might end up taking a shot from the other killer. So
Yeah,
having
the other
that defensive mod here.
uh, Killer and Stub coming in. If Stub one banks, he'll get a nice
Yeah.
3 dice banger. Does the cloud break all locks or just locks on you?
Oh, let's pull up the handy dandy AMG rules. Let's see here.
That's what I'm looking for as well. But can we all admit, and this is not a shot at AMG, but the X-Wing rules reference PDF is so fucking poorly organized.
Oh yeah.
It's impossible to find shit in it.
The ship breaks all its locks and all locks on it, and then it is assigned 1 strain token. Roll 1 attack die on a hit result. Assign an ion on a crit 3. So yeah, it
All
does
locks.
break all its locks. Yeah.
I do
All
really
right, we
like
get
TSA pre-check, Sherman. I gotta say, he's
yeah.
maneuvering really well with these ships. These are like,
Yeah.
he should probably, the way it was set up, have taken some bump damage by now, but he's done okay.
Yeah. The only bump was the lad, and even then, he didn't take any damage. He's done really well since.
Gorsaw saying, received a couple of cards last week in the mail. You probably won them. Remember, like, I know a lot of people probably forget they won something because they win something at the beginning of the month, and I don't send it out until the end of the month when I send out everything all at once. So you probably won it in the beginning of the month, forgot about it, and then it shows up at the beginning of next month. You're like, what? And just a reminder that this month's cards, like the cards that have been won in July, are going to be a little late because of Gen Con. So I'm not going to be here to do it. And like, this is the fucking stack of cards I have to put in an envelope. With 3 games, we've done so many giveaways. Like, it's a lot of fucking cards, so it's going to take me a minute. So be patient, please. They're free cards. Can't be too upset. Ooh,
and yeah, Buddha.
Compliment a man one time, and what does he do? Betray you.
I think he's just doing it for the positioning. If he does end up getting ioned, though, I mean, that's gonna suck because you're probably still gonna be on the cloud the next turn.
He does get the ion. Yep. Well, Killer will move first, and you can dial in the right bank, right? So you're good.
Oh yeah, that's true. And he does lose the target lock on Anakin that he had.
Yep, I already clicked it because I learned today. Stub the 3 hard.
Ooh, I don't know if that was the correct call there. Oh,
is Tarkin starting to get a little spicy? Is Tarkin finally saying, you know what? I've had enough of running. My name is Will Hoth, and I am going to fight.
But he says it in a more British accent. So, but yeah.
You played spam text, Gorsaw? You trying to be toxic in your first day back?
Oh no, we get a bump here from Tanner, and
God, you fucking. I'm never complimenting people again. They only make me look like idiots.
No damage though, no damage. But damn,
I literally just got saying, like I'm not crazy, right? I literally just said he's filmed them so well.
You just said it. I know. Yeah, I moved that over to Stub. Or a Killer, rather. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we get the talent here from Shock T. It looks like Desi's putting on the offensive show now.
Yeah, Desi got sick of being called a coward. Can't blame him. I'm actually kind of surprised you didn't go the other way. I actually love that for Anakin.
There we go. He's got a
Lines up the
bullseye shot here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and we've got a Satine trigger here for Tanner, so we'll see how this plays out.
I don't know what does Satine do. Someone tell me fast.
So Satine, you can it targets all your friendlies. You can take a deplete and a focus, or you could take a weapons disabled and an evade token, and that happens for all your ships. And it's a May, so you can choose. You can pick and choose who's going to get what. So we got the weapons disabled and evade over there.
Smart, because you can't shoot anyway.
Yep. I mean, if I'm killer, I'll take that focus. No, don't take the weapons disabled. No. Oh wait, no. Hawk can still take it. Hawk can take it.
Why is there two?
Not sure.
Can Hawk take the weapons disabled?
I think so. Let's take a look.
I thought it was a strain that Hawk can take. Strain or deplete.
Strain and deplete. Okay.
Oh, out of range of anyone, so boost can't boost. I feel like there were just like, I have no idea what just fucking happened. Honestly, no fucking clue.
Yeah, that was a lot of Satine there. It looks like he's just trying to keep Killer alive here and sacrificing the shot.
So this is going to be 3v2 from Anakin into Killer. Not a bad swing. Anakin can spend a force, hit crits. Killer will need to spend both to take nothing. And will. Hawk takes the shot in the Killer, and I will guarantee that that's not being, that target lock's not being thing. That's target lock's getting passed. For one, Killer, 2 evades. Hawk will pass this to Slider. Slider will homing torpedo, and Killer will lose a shield. And then Slider is going to spend.
Yep.
Pass the lock. First off, do you have Killer in arc? That's very, very close.
Yeah.
So it looks like Warthog didn't. This is an ion cannon into boost for nothing. Boost. Now gonna shoot back. Classic 2B3. For 1. And that's evaded.
Not much going on today for these
Warthog
attacks.
did have it.
Wow. All right, here we go.
Oh, Warthog already had the lock, so that's half points. Well, not half points, but 2 shields down on Killer.
And he's assigning. Oh, yep, got it. And that's an
Dr.
obstructed shot
Weston,
going
thank you
to
so
killer.
much for the 2 gifted subs. This is
And
Stub.
Tarkin going into killer gets just a single crit.
That's gonna
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Both killers finding it difficult to live right now. Here is Stub.
Only has Warhog and Slider. Oh, man.
Gonna go into Warthog. Gets the extra dive because it did an odd. And hey, feels good. 3 hits. Is that range 2?
No, that was a range 3. They're both range 3.
So why is he only rolling 2? Okay,
Oh, there you go.
2 Vades.
There we go.
So Warthog takes 1. Killer can't shoot, but Killer might have had a fucking heavy laser shot on Tarkin. Yeah,
I know.
Would have. I hate that. Tanner needs to remove his depletes. Those heavy homing missile torps counters attacks.
Yeah.
Dude, Warthog dedicated on Hawk and got the extra.
Nice.
This is why I hate not being able to listen to them, because I have no idea what's going on at any point in time. There's so many. Okay. All right, you got out of that pretty good, I think, right?
Yeah, I think that even though there wasn't a ton of damage put out there, that's still a very good round here for Tanner, just inflicting some damage onto the opposing list there.
Killer?
But we getting
Killer should get the extra here.
Yep,
Big
3 on 2.
Killer hit crit. 2 dice for Warthog. 1 evade. Warthog will now finally take a shield. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
For the love of God, take a shield, Warthog. So that middle one goes to Desi. I think it's going to be 1-1 here. Which is why I was a little surprised that Anakin barrel rolled, but I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah. I do think that the Satine trigger here definitely helped out getting those extra mods out. It definitely
deplete.
What's that?
Missile. He doesn't actually roll dice, so does he lose the deplete token?
Yeah, it counts as an attack.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
So yeah, that's a
deplete goes on an attack. It doesn't have to be like a dice thing. Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Same thing with like if you were strained and you took the
You had 0 dice. Like you don't roll dice,
yeah.
but still you defend.
Yeah. So looking at the board state here now, it's I think right now Warhog and Stub on Tanner's side has a good lane here to now target Anakin with their homing torpedoes. You definitely gotta be worried if you're Desi here. If you're about to take those shots here, you do have a potential out with the 2 bank and maybe a boost out. But yeah, you're gonna end up disengaging this turn with Anakin.
Yeah, I just think that Anakin has such an easy 3 bank left and like an out on everything that you shouldn't even commit to that. You should commit to whatever else you want to do. I am actually finding it very hard to think that there's any event. Like, I just got to give the advantage to Desi because of the points advantage right now, 2-up. I don't think
Yeah,
that anyone really got the better of the shots there.
yeah. And once those homing torpedoes runs out, then that's going to eliminate the threat of those homing torpedoes to the Adas, and they're going to go all in to start initiative killing the Z's.
Yeah. Desi playing like a waiting game right now almost.
Yeah, spread out the formation, spread out the shots, and then you should be able to take them out.
Someone in chat called it an ambush. It did not feel like an ambush to me. That's still, I mean, it's a joust. Like it looks like a joust to me.
Yeah, for me, Desi played a feint because
Yeah.
he looked like he was coming in hard on one side, then retreated, and then went right back in. So it was a interesting gamble here for Dezlin. Let's see if it pay out for him here.
Honestly, it was pretty clever because like basically the
Yeah.
delay got him the same result, but the 2-point lead.
Yeah,
Flying Mighty says the game will be over before the torps run out.
yeah. I mean, I know that there's 6 torps on the board, but you got to consider, right, that not all the Z's are going to have the same target in their arc. It's going to be harder for them to get them all in at once and focus down on a single target. Whereas right now he's kind of spreading out the shots, basically taking the shots of opportunity, which is going to work out in Deslin's favor. As they're going into this next scrum here, they're getting closer and closer where it's going to be harder to avoid those torpedo shots. Hopefully you can make them count and get a few into the hull. But as long as they're not going into Adas, I think Dezlin is happy. He'll be able to get around them and start punishing the Z's. I'm looking at Shock T right now. I think you can start going into the lat if you want to, or you can play it safe and try to just go into boost on his side.
See, if I'm boost, I'm thinking maybe a 3 forward boost because that's a blue, and then just collect that point.
Yeah.
And then you can start coming, being the one on the outside flanking. I don't know. Honestly, like, this match is a little weird because there's a fuck ton of ships on the board, and none of them have shot very well right now. Like, it feels like at any moment the game can be blown wide open by just one bad defense roll.
Yeah.
Ten ships, 3 total damage. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 total damage. Yeah, because Killer and Warthog took 1.
Yeah, this is definitely a very I don't want to call it a beefy list, but it's definitely a lot of ships. It's a lot of activation, so it does take a while for this to
It's
go
like
down.
it's like a lean cuisine.
Yeah.
And don't forget Warthog's ability. I heard Greg eats the celery completely sometimes and doesn't eat all the way. Why are you going after me today, Erlinsky? What happened? It's attacking my character. I do like the celery and carrot sticks that come with it, especially when I dump it in blue cheese. Will Health passing the target lock to Stub. Love to see it.
So do you get the celery straight from the vine?
You know, I don't actually know how celery grows. I have no idea what kind of fucking plant. I literally have no idea. I actually super love that move by Killer.
Yeah.
That is gumming up the works. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think that sets up a good block onto Tarkin here too.
Never mind. Worked out really well.
Oh, oh man.
Tarkin. Oh, you know, he wants to boost for the points, but he's like, no, 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 no.
Nope. Nope.
That's Killer. Killer gets the extra against me.
I think Killer still has him in Arc 2 from that range.
What do you think? We'll see.
Yeah.
Won't suffer the effects of the cloud this time. Will suffer
Nice.
the effects of a range 1 killer on his dick. Can only focus.
Why are you rolling? You don't suffer it.
Yeah, I don't know what you're...
Focus,
that?
I guess, because that's the only action I'm allowed to take.
What was that roll for?
Because I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot.
Yeah,
it's the
he's-
old rule.
He's
Oh.
literally saying he doesn't have to deal with obstacles, then rolls for it.
It's just a habit. It's,
Orlinsky, what's up, buddy? It's fine. Do not worry about it. Oh, gosh. I complimented you so much! We'll have
Does he
to
get
roll
punished?
here. Warthog. Punished.
Oh, that's rough. And he's range 1 too, right there. Oh man, and right in front of Killer.
Yep. There's the 1 for Slider.
Yep. Oh, you went out of order there. The 4K. Okay. I kind of like that.
Kind of love it, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely in range of that objective too. I think.
Earth 1 Gary says, so many Republic ship. I joined late and trying to make sense of it all. Don't even bother. It's all a fucked up mess.
Yeah.
And there is Shock T doing Shock T things, and I would be shocked T. Guys. If she lives. Or if Warthog ends up living through this. There's the one.
Okay,
I
so
imagine
Slider-
this has got to be a target lock, right? On Shock T, so you get the torque.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You can set up a cluster missile shot here for Slider here, and might be able to get I don't know. That's a long range one there from Shakti over to Stub, but still that could be a pretty good shot there.
No, see, I like this because you go from Hawk. Hawk sends it over to Slider, who will then send it over to Boost.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know if Boost has got it, but
Yeah, there we go. Put it on him.
this isn't going into Shock T. That is baffling to me. And Anakin,
Yeah.
0 Fs, negative Fs,
Ooh.
no Fs.
Yeah, Anakin only has the target lock from Killer, it looks like. So yeah, I mean, why not?
Hey, no Fs, baby.
I mean,
This could
you
be-
could
this could
still
be-
do.
You know how every game has a deciding round that makes the game more viewable because some ships get off the board? Like if you're a new person coming into this stream and you're just like, what the fuck is going Z's pointed in every fucking direction. Like this is the most confusing mess of ships I have ever seen in my life.
So Anakin has to kill Stub here, because if Stub lives, he can do Wolfpack, grab a lock onto Anakin, and that turns on all of those homing torpedoes.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, he chooses to go after Slider. Okay.
I mean, it's a hit. Slider.
Ooh.
Yeah, spin the focus.
Yeah, spend it.
So
Just take
Slider
shield.
takes one. That is a shield down. This should be Wolfpack time. Let's see if Tanner remembers. Shot T's already measuring. Does Tanner remember the wolf? Ow! No.
Oh, I don't think so.
Missed
Nope,
triggers.
he didn't.
Missed
Oh
triggers will fuck up
no!
your day. Shakti doesn't have a focus or a lot of force available. So just leave that at 1. But the
So that's it.
Blankskis.
We got it dedicated though, if they need it. No, decides to give it onto
1 to
Warthog.
Warthog. Forgetting all of his triggers. Oh, this is specifically game planned for this situation. And he's letting it slip away.
Homing torpedo.
Homing torpedo into homeboy.
Into Stub.
I mean, Stub's full shields. You just take that. I think you're fine. Psych did bet. He bet the coward way, though.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, it's
blank
blank.
out. Oh no.
Wait, what happened
Wait.
to the homing torpedo?
I got
so
lost
the
there.
first shot. Okay, so first shot with Hawk gets a shield. Now this should be a homing torpedo from Slider.
From Slider, yes, because he just grabbed. Okay, so we got the sync console from Hawk into Slider. Slider grabs the lock onto Stub.
And Stub just takes it. Stub already down a shield. So 2 shields down. And
Yes.
gives it
All right.
to
Warthog.
Stub. Or Warthog, one of the 2.
All right. Range 1 here. Stub going into Warthog.
Absolute bangarooski.
Oh, a 4 die.
Has
I don't know.
the
2 dice.
target
2
lock.
dice.
3 going in.
Yeah.
Warthog takes 2, unless you remember dedicated.
No, he's gonna let it go because Warthog still gets to shoot no matter what.
Yep.
Oh man, I think not grabbing the lock onto Anakin with Wolfpack. Oh man,
That is tough.
that is tough.
Warthog spends a homing torpedo. Desi takes it. That is a crit. Disabled power regulator. Stub is already engaged, so that won't kick in. And sends it over to Stub. The target lock. Stub homing torpedo. Panicked pilot. Slider or Stub actually has a hull upgrade, so not
That's
dead
right.
yet. Else he would just make him roll it, right? Passes it over to Stub. Oh wait, no, it's the other one. Gives it to Slider. But
Yeah,
the
setting
other
up for the
Slider
next round.
has to shoot first. And so does Homie here. Boost. Here's boost.
Boost into Killer. Hoping for some damage or at least strip that focus.
Yeah, I agree. Why Torp there was Stub when you had range 1 and the extra die? Could have gone 4v2 with a target lock, fire convergence, all the good shit. I don't know. I can understand the argument of a guaranteed crit, but like I feel like you got a chance to get him off the field. All right, Killer. Now into Stub, range 1, 4 dice. Killer hit crit. Coming in hot. Still a focus left. Stub didn't even, so gets that extra. Gonna need a dedicated here. Please remember you're dedicated. Do you believe in dedicated?
And looks
Hits
like
shield.
Yep.
All right, other killer. Three dice, 3 into Tarkin with a focus. And that'll go for 2. Tarkin. Takes 2.
Oh, no mods.
Nope.
Oof, that was very tough. This would have been probably a very different game if Anakin would have taken those 2 homing torpedoes right there. But that's
Agreed.
tough.
All right, so this is gonna be a nightmare.
So that's a tied
1,
contention.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, tied there.
Yep.
So this is gonna be 2-0, and Tanner has closed the gap, but also lost a ship. So 10-7. I guess he didn't really close the gap. Close the gap on points. Gap now opens on not points. And yeah, I think going the homing torpedo, but not the
range
not
one.
the big banger is a little bit of a mistake.
Now, Tanner's Z95s do have the option now to or to still keep up pursuit by doing the K turns if they wanted to. You can ignore Tarkin at this point if you wanted to. I don't see Tarkin coming in for the engagement, rather just going out for that top right objective. And you got to take down one of those ships, though. You got to take down one of Desi's ships here in order to stay in the game here.
Yeah. $4K killer, 3 hard stub. You gotta be talking about the other. So
Yeah, I do like the 4K killer just because that will put you right in the range 1 of that objective, and still keep your.
but that
I
killer's
mean, you
stressed.
probably.
So red killer, Tanner's killer is stressed. He took the red focus.
Oh, he took the red focus. Okay, yeah. Then a 3 straight. Hey, Mystic. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of bumps there in the center this next turn, without a doubt.
So JJ, have you heard of that, like the normal show?
The normal show? No, I have not.
So apparently it was like a cartoon on Comedy Central or something. I had never heard of it. But I posted a joke on TikTok, and apparently like my phrasing reminded several people of one of the characters on there who's like catchphrases like my mom or something. So I posted the joke, and like it's that regular show, the regular, whatever. And just like 20 people commented my mom on it. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought I was being like pranked or like botted or something. Just everyone was like, my mom. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, man. The confusion level right there. I could only imagine.
I literally thought I was like being fucked with. I was like, so someone hates the joke. Like, but it's just a fucking reference to the show that apparently was super popular and I didn't fucking know anything about it. it wasn't even your mom, Mystic. It was my mom because like apparently the character does stand up on it and is like one of his bits is like, you know who else does blank 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 blank? My mom. And that like the joke I posted had you know who else uses vine picked tomatoes? And then, punchline. But apparently that reminisced everyone of the thing. Plus my delivery is so fucking dry. They kind of stole it from me, let's be honest.
So we did get a Tarkin trigger here for Anakin grabbing a lock onto Tanner's killer, and then we got the hard 2 from killer chasing Tarkin. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that move, especially if you're stressed.
Yeah. Well, also, you know what else happened? Is I was seriously clueless about all this until someone stitched my joke and then said, like, they stitched it, you know who else, blah, 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 and then it's them, and they say, my mom, and I'm like, this joke is going way too far. And he was like, that's a normal show reference. You guys remember that? And I'm like, no, tell me what this is. So fucking old. Yeah, JJ's a coward. He's not going to Gen Con.
Coward as in, moving.
Yeah, coward. You're a coward. You're an absolute fucking coward. What do you want from me?
I want more, Greg. I want more.
Yeah, I bet you do, coward.
And stop grabbing the lock there on Tarkin.
Fucking probably just boosts again.
Yeah, boost left. You're fine.
Yeah, but the thing is, he isn't even moving out of Florida to like a good spot. He's moving out of Florida to fucking North Carolina. It's like you couldn't even move somewhere like nice.
Hey, I'm going over to Crate Central over there, man. I'll be over there for their team championship over there, and I'll be playing in that.
Okay. North Carolina.
I mean, this puts me close to NovaCon, and it'll put me close to a lot of different areas over there.
Man, how do you sleep at night?
On the right side of the bed, usually covering my face.
Yeah, just hiding from society and the judgment within.
Yes, with a lot of white noise in the background to drown out the screams. Yes.
I don't know whose ships are whose anymore. I've given up trying to understand what's happening in this game.
So that was Center Slider doing a one bank hopscotching over Desi's stub. And I mean, unless Anakin like somehow bumps, he's gonna get shot here by Shakti and Killer. So I think I would try to boost and maybe get out of Stub's arc here.
Well, it can't boost. That's just a one bank.
Oh, he was stressed. Oh, yeah. Dang. Okay.
Although he's now removed the stress. I don't know why.
You just realized it's a 1.
And
Yeah,
he takes the stress back and removes the target lock. Okay. The one bank from the only ship that makes any sense to me. Hawk has 100% done Hawk's job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you put it on that stub. Yep. I think that's range 2.
You need to kill Stub this turn. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes the shockiest of teas.
Oh, man.
Takes the evade. Anakin the Bumperooski. The Bumperino is actually pretty safe there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he does need to remember that Wolfpack is a thing, but what are you going to do? Cry about it? Come on.
Oh, we got a Satine trigger, looks like here.
Why? No.
I mean, you can. Yeah, exactly. Take the evade token with a weapons disabled because you're going to get a ranged arrow shot onto Annie anyway, and that's probably not going to do anything for you. And it's optional for each ship, so he doesn't have to give it to everybody. So it's I mean, yeah. The only one that makes sense though there is definitely Slider. You can possibly give a deplete over to Killer if you wanted to for focus, but I don't know. I think rolling more dice makes sense.
All right, Anakin has range 0. We'll take range 0. And Anakin does get to roll 3 because it is in bullseye, and that is printed on the card. And it's just casual natties. It's casual Friday for Anakin with the casual natties.
Oh yeah, another day at the office.
And that'll get 2 in.
Wrong ship.
On stub. Yeah, so slider down to 1. Yes. Okay, slider down to 1. Hawk. You gotta go obstructed here. See what you can do. And then pass that.
Yeah,
over.
take the. Take that
This
shot
is range
onto
2
Stub.
obstructed. Stub did a. What did Stub do? His shit's already flipped over. I don't remember. Looks like he did
Looks like
an even maneuver because he's rolling 4. That would be the
Yeah.
extra. Alright, so 2v4, you're not even hoping to kill here. You're just passing the homing torpedo lock.
You just need 1.
2 hits.
Oh, that
Could
is.
do it. Could do it. It does.
Got him. Got him.
Got him, boys. And that is an initiative kill as well.
And that ties the game, right?
10 to 10. Shock T should be an ion cannon shot, I think, into the lat. You don't spend your force here, right? No.
She had a focus. Oh no, an evade. Yeah,
Spends
don't
one
spend your
force
force
'cause
here.
you get 1 back. And
It's an obstructed shot, so I'm not sure why he only
you rolled 2.
rolled 1.
He added another one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I see. Yep.
It's like he knows the rules, but it's just like a little bit behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lagging a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ionizing the lat actually helps it as it gives the lat 1 blue banks. It's true. It's sad, but it's fucking true. All right, Killer. Oh, no. Okay, so Stub has range 1 into Shock T with a focus and fire convergence. We haven't even seen fire convergence yet. You go all day into Shock T, right?
Yeah.
Or do you go into Anakin who doesn't have the evade? Range 3.
More dice is always better.
Yeah, so 3v3 I think is better than 2v4. Fire convergence.
And
Why reroll? You have a focus! Why?
I wouldn't have mattered. The focus he rerolled came into a hit, but yeah.
I'm so confused.
And no shot there, no shot there. Probably killer now for Tanner going over to Tarkin.
Yeah. Killer into Tarkin. Whose lock is this here? That's Stubbs' lock, so no. You get the extra. You get the extra, my guy.
Don't think it's going to help him out there, but we'll see. Oh,
3 eyeballs
Kingdom
and
Come focus.
nary a focused spend. Other killer gets the range 1 Bangarooski into slider.
Ooh,
And
that
that
seems
killer
pretty good.
don't miss. Hit crit. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I think that's a dead slider. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
that's a
It's
dead
like
slider.
1 health. And there goes the tie game. And that is, I mean, missed triggers abound.
Yeah, that's killing him. Not using Wolfpack.
That is going to go to. So the middle goes to Desi. That goes to there. So I believe this is 2-1.
Yes, that's right. 15-11. Tanner definitely needs to get a big kill here in order to catch up here because he's starting to fall behind.
That's a
Fairly.
4-point gap now, and
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's impossible, but you cannot miss triggers in games like this.
Yeah.
Santos, how you doing, buddy? We know Tanner's been going through some stuff too, so
Yeah.
he's had a rough day. So
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm like exasperated in an X-wing sense because you hate to see like the full potential of the game not played, but also you realize people they're making time to play in my league when they probably would their minds elsewhere. So I appreciate that. Is Tanner throwing the match to starve the puppy? Oof. Oof.
Oh,
That's
man.
a big accusation. That is a big one, bud. Tanner's okay. He just spent the day in the hospital, so I mean, we'll cut him some slack on his nerves being frayed a little bit.
Yeah.
I sometimes have to remember that not everyone can only live, breathe, and eat X-Wing because they don't have any other things going on in their life like I do. But remember your triggers!
I think the easy kill here for Tanner, though, would be if he's able to finish off Tarkin, who's stressed. He's not going to have very many options to do blue maneuver to get out. Although having killer stressed is kind of a downfall there. Do you do a 3K here with Stub and try to re-engage in the center?
Are there any good like trigger lines from movies or something?
What kind of trigger?
I don't know. Is there any like iconic movie line that involves trigger?
Huh. Let's see. That comes to mind now.
Yeah, I can't fucking get great movie cokes, but
All right. So you should be able to clear. Tanner should be able to clear boost out of the way, and you should have it easy to bank for Hawk to get around that cloud. Or do you go a little more faster to maybe a straight to go towards that lower objective there? Or do you worry about getting shots here from Anakin?
So Hawk, I'm definitely two banking to the right.
Okay.
I also am not opposed to the stop, just to try and get that point, because now the points are going to become a real thing.
Does the system phase boost from Shakti fit like a bank left?
Bank left, absolutely.
All right.
I mean, the forward is pretty close. No, forward doesn't fit. There's a little bit of overlap there, but the bank left, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fly Mighty says Dez doesn't even have to shoot again, can just win this game on objectives. And, I mean, that is one avenue I believe Desi can take. Killer will take a lock on Killer.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Tarkin
Tarkin.
trigger there.
A valid question.
Desi
We know
will
nothing
remember
about
his
their
triggers.
language, their history, or what they look like. But we can assume this. They stand for everything we don't stand for.
Well, that boost is never going to fit. He tried the boost, but that had no chance.
Yeah.
Tarkin, oh gosh. You stay there, you collect the point. You just focus and see if you can't. Nope. Better to not
Nope.
take the shot.
And yep, setting up that target lock onto into the opponent's stub. And a bump. Oh man. Unfortunately, let's see if he gets punished here. And he is shields down on stub.
No one remembers when I complimented the flying. It never happened.
Yeah. I think he was hoping for the boost to get him out of arc, and that's what messed him up.
God, I kind of hate when something I do does well, because then I get all of these fucking notifications. Will I be the only pup at Gen Con? I'm bringing Nash up. Yes.
Oh
will be the only
man,
one.
boost. That is a huge bump there. Boost going over the asteroid and taking the extra damage there on the rock, not being able to shoot. That is rough.
That is very rough. Almost as rough as a pup. A Nash Top pup. Brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped. Trim your triggers. And the Talon roll from Anakin, that was highly predictable. Focus.
I think I would have probably barrel rolled if I was Anakin there. But yeah, taking the focus. Mods are always good. And Anakin going into stub here, trying to take him out.
This is an ion cannon shot, so can't take him out.
Oof. Oh man. Okay.
Natty
That's
evades.
good.
Same difference. Stub down to 1. Shakti into boost. This is not for a kill. 1 hit. Oh, boost got to actually boost off the thing. That's so good. Now
Yeah,
we can
that is
shoot.
really good.
Hickman
So,
says Boost couldn't do that because he was on the rock and that was an action. He wasn't stressed. Why couldn't he do it? It's an action in the engage step. Absolutely
yeah.
fine. Hockey Duck. Yeah, Boost could totally do that. 2 crits here from the homie Hawk. But 2 evades from your Lord and Savior Killer.
Oh man.
Wilhelf Tarkin for the Wilhelf Scream.
Is this his first attack?
Blanks. Maybe. The one ship that isn't locked that he can't bash on her. Alright, Boost. Into Killer. Does he do the torpedo?
No, I think here you go for the range one.
Okay. Fire Convergence and a target lock of Veil. And now just
All right.
converge this. Hit, crit, crit.
Ooh.
So you're at least getting a crit through. Natties again. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so good. Damage sensor array. Killer actually has a hull upgrade, so that wouldn't have killed
Yeah.
anyway. Alright, Killer. 4 big dice. Saying night to boost. Boost is dead.
That's game right there.
Add the 3 points. The 2 come from the center and the bottom right. Desi takes it for Team Fox. They're going to go through the motions here. Any remaining things, but that should do it. 20-11 is going to be your final. And that means Team Fox is taking it. Look how close this series was. 3-2, obviously. The total points, 96 for Fox, 93 for CFIS.
Wow. Close. Very close.
Yeah, I mean, what a series that ended up being. Desi, Colfax, and Hickman with the victories for Fox. Andrew Block and David Jumeau with the victories for the CFIS.
Well, I would drop off here. We're going to start our podcast here shortly. Hope to see you guys later. Greg, thank you so